Tuesday, April the 14th, 2014, and the time is 12:48 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Now, I'm going to read a comment that I left on YouTube, and the channel is on Scott Rayleigh's channel. And the video is called Jehovah's People at a Special Convention in Israel. Here's what I wrote. Oh God, what a bunch of phonies. And then Scott Rayleigh wrote back, this is a truly beautiful experience for Christians that live in a very difficult environment to serve Jehovah. And I wrote back, at Scott Rayleigh, I'm a Catholic who used to be Jehovah's Witness. Scott, if you're seeking the church that Jesus established, why not check out other denominations, starting with the Catholic and, in effect, Orthodox churches? From 1972 to 1975, I was absolutely convinced of the teachings of the Watchtower, but realized after the failed October 5th, 1975 deadline for Armageddon that the Jehovah's Witnesses are not the only Christians. Take a look. I believe that if you are really seeking God in the spirit of fair-mindedness, you would go to other churches and try their spirituality. Of course, I understand it if you have family in the Jehovah's Witnesses. Nobody wishes to be shunned by loved ones. Hey man, don't you think it's wrong that the Jehovah's Witness forbid baptized members from attending other churches' worship services? Also, if you read the New Testament, an accurate English translation, you will conclude that it teaches that Jesus is God Almighty. I would love to help deprogram the Jehovah's Witness, especially them who call themselves former Catholics, who are at present JWs. I am praying for you and all JWs of goodwill. Lou Everett is an ex-JW who became Catholic. Resources: Coming Home Network with Marcus Grodi, The Journey Home. Scott, the Catholic Church is not Babylon the Great. The Catholic Church is not the whore of Babylon. If you would read patristics, the fathers of the church, you would see that they are describing the Catholic Church. If I could recommend one book, it would be St. Teresa of Lisieux's Journey of the Soul. If you were allowed to visit a monastery or convent, you would meet blissful men and women on fire for the love of God. Consider it possible that the Watchtower Society of Jehovah's Witnesses is in very truth a quasi-Christian mind control cult. So I hope y'all enjoyed my accents. And St. Paul said, be all things to all people. And my mission, my apostolate, is for people who are considered weird, crazy, marginalized, eccentric, etc. Just as long as they ain't violent. Ad majorem Dei gloriam, for the greater glory of God. And now, to all you of goodwill, may God bless you always and in always.